something to my...
And I looked like this. Then I found Subway restaurants.
Today, scrubologists reveal how the automatic shower cleaner really works. Scrubbing bubbles combine with the water left on your shower walls. Then they clean as they slide down. Removes mildew stains and soap scum. Cleans a dirty shower in days, then keeps it clean.
Nice job.
No biggie. Scrubbing Bubbles Automatic Shower Cleaner. We work hard so you don't have to. S.E. Johnson, a family company.
Very exciting times at Silly Reviews. Hey, I'm Ryan. Let's look up the Scrubbing Bubbles Automatic Shower Cleaner on eBay and see how much they're selling for nowadays. This has been discontinued for a long time. They're getting more and more rare. It's hard to find a complete set. It's hard to find one that even works. And they can be fixed. There's videos for that. But if you look, just parts and pieces can run you over $50. And if you find a complete set, it could be $100. Pretty wild. I've always wanted one. Always. For so long. And now I have one. Unopened. For like 20 years. Has 2 refills in it. But what is this? The Scrubbing Bubbles Automatic Shower Cleaner was released by S.E. Johnson in 2006. It was marketed as a hands-free cleaning device that sprayed a cleaning solution around the shower after each use to prevent soap scum and mildew buildup. Then it got discontinued and what has never been replaced by a similar shower cleaning tool. There's never been anything else to come out similar to it. And if you've always wanted one of these, you want to have the experience with me to go through this and just feel what it feels like, the excitement to open one. We're going to do that together. Hopefully it works. This thing is pretty old. Like I said, almost 20 years old now. We're going to unbox it and the camera falls down, which was fun, but the phone lived. We continue recording. Cutting this open, I'm trying to do it neat and tidy because I think one day if this unit fails, like most of them do end up failing, but I know why because I've done my research. Maybe I'll box this back up and sell it as, you know, a fixer-upper, right, for parts only. Here's the main part of the unit that holds the batteries, holds the solution, has the sprayer that twirls about. Everything is looking good. The batteries look good. I can tell that one battery has some leakage though, but those are some old alkalines. I wonder what the expiration is on the alkalines. We'll get to that. So then the feel, it's hard to explain this, but maybe you will get it. The feel of the plastic and even the button is like, it feels like the 90s. It feels like the 2000s. That part there of the unit is where the cleaning solution bottle plugs in, and that is also the part of the unit that leads to its demise. This is the battery area. Everything feels good. The gaskets look good. This is the sprayer that looks like some kind of turret that will swing around, twirl around, spray the cleaning solution. The way that works is the cleaning solution mixes with what should be your already wet shower walls, shower curtains, and it works with that. It sprays up kind of high, and then it's supposed to run down and dry. I've got some old coupons here. That $5 off coupon is a juicy one. I don't know if I could ever find the products that these coupons are for, and they're long expired. This is a quick kind of reference instruction manual, which is something I should have read. You'll see in a little while when I try to put the shower hanger thingy on it. Nice clear instructions. Nothing is really discolored. Nothing looks weird or smells weird. And this truly is like I bought one brand new. I wanted one so bad. An acquaintance of mine, old friend, he had one of these. I was super jealous, but I never had one. Now we can see we lost a little juice here over time. And what do you think this concoction is made out of? And I wonder if it smells like anything still. Does it smell good? Will it smell like we're back in, I don't know, 2008? Both bottles seem to have lost, I guess, to evaporation the same amount of liquid cleaning goo. Now let's get to these batteries. You can see one of them leaked, but the other three looked fine. We're going to test those batteries, see if they still hold juice. That may say a lot for the Energizer brand. So I'll show you that my battery tester works. Got a working alkaline here. That's coming up at over 1.5 volts. Then I have a rechargeable nickel metal hydride. That's coming up as a fully charged battery of that type. So let's open up the Energizer batteries that are from approximately, they were packaged with this in 2008 and they expired in 2012. So I'm thinking that my guess on when this box was put together was about 2008. That's a long time ago. We're not getting any reading from this one, even though it looks good. Totally bone dry, bone dry. We're going to test this one here. Oh, we are getting a reading this time. Check that out. 1.28 volt. Pretty weak, but it could work in something. It wouldn't work in your Walkman because your cassette tape would spin too slowly. But it could power up a light or something. Now let's see if we can get some juice out of the one that's leaking. Should I be touching this? I am not a battery scientist, so I don't know if this is safe or not. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that either. But now, oh, it is reading something. 1.22 volt, 1.16 volts. Hey, that's pretty interesting. And we're not going to be using these batteries in the unit. That wouldn't make sense. I've got 4 rechargeable Power Owl rechargeable nickel metal hydride batteries to go in here. This battery's not getting a reading either. But it was fun to test. Wasn't that a good time? Right now, here's the Power Owl Pro rechargeable nickel metal hydride batteries I'm going to put in here. Because this unit has a motor, right? Even though I'm not using it all the time, daily at most, it'll start racking up the costs if you use disposable batteries in it. So I'm a big fan of the Power Owls. Probably put a link in the description because I just got some Power Owl lithium batteries because I'm really trusting that brand now. Those lithiums aren't rechargeable, so we're not going to use them in this application, but the batteries fit in fine. Everything feels good. Like I said, this is old. Seems like it's been sitting safely somewhere, hasn't been moved around, crushed, anything like that. Everything feels good. If you can hear that little beep, this thing will beep after you press it, giving you 15 seconds to run, and then it's going to start twirling. That's how the twirls go. What is that? 4, 5, 6, 7. So it looks like it twirls around like 6 or 7 times. It must put out a pretty good stream because I've read people complain that it uses up too much solution too fast, and that can be expensive. But when these things are empty, the solution, I'm going to just make my own. Now here's where I should have read the instruction manual because I have the darndest time trying to get the little hanger doodad on here. Still don't have it. Yeah, could have saved myself a lot of time by looking at that manual, that quick start guide. Kind of seems like I got it. That should work. My goodness, but if this thing were to fall, I'd be super upset. So here's how you, and again, I should have read the instruction manual for this too. Here's how you put the cleaning solution in. You're going to let gravity do its thing because you're going to put it in upside down, but it doesn't fit, and I don't want to jam it, and I don't want to cram it, and I don't want to just force it in. Why is the cleaning solution bottle not fitting in this unit? And what do we discover? Well, you have to turn it around, dum-dum. I mean, geez. So once we get it turned around, it goes in, and you can see something is happening because we've got bubbles. So something has penetrated, like a seal or something. And there it is. We have it installed in the shower. One thing I was worried about is having like the detachable kind of handheld shower thing, that the cord, that's not what you call that, the hose, I don't know, whatever, would get in the way, but it seems like it won't. And just be careful when you move your handheld shower that you don't knock this thing over or anything. But we have pressed the button. Like I said, you get 15 seconds, and it just gives you a friendly little light beep to let you know, hey, action's about to happen. Here we go. Here we go. Nothing is coming out. There's no squirt. This was a disappointment. So I was wondering if age caused an issue that we just don't see here. Really bummed, and also don't think it's a good idea for something mechanical like this with a pump to run dry. We're going to press the button again, and I'm going to try it one more time, but that's going to be it because I don't want to ruin this thing, like I said. But if the pump is running dry, that's not good, and I'm really hoping I'm not going to have to get to the point where I have to take this unit apart. We're going to stand right here in front of it. It's not spraying anything, and I don't know why. And when we saw those bubbles come up, I thought for sure the connection was good. What happened was I removed the bottle, put it back in, and it worked. So while you're not going to get to see the very first time it really works, I've been using it for a week and a half or so. Check it out. That sucker is cool. And it does put out a pretty good volume spray. It kind of comes out like in a fan mode. This thing is so cool. Now, I'd like to leave you off with some tips and tricks for this unit. Some things I've learned about it. I've learned about how you can potentially prevent it from failing, or at least prolong its life. And maybe you'll find this useful because you'll finally get one of these machines, or maybe you'll pick one up and fix it. Maybe you'll find one in your granny's bathroom after she passes. Who knows? So here's some things I've learned after using this now for, when I'm recording this, it's been about a month, okay? The reason why these fail is because where the bottle of shower cleaning solution is seated, that lends its way to potential exposure to the innards. So what's on the inside? Some wires, your battery, a pump, gears. And what happens the most frequently is water can get in there. I don't think necessarily from the solution leaking, but I think water can just find its way getting trapped and going down there. Also, when you change your cleaning solution bottle, when you change it, do it right side up. Because if you leave it upside down and there's still some juice in there, even just a little bit, when you pull it up and it starts to unlock, to detach, that juice is flowing right down in there. Another thing is, make sure in your shower that you don't have a leaky shower head or anything sitting above it that's constantly leaking water on top of the unit, because eventually with gravity, it will find its way down in there. So what happens? Corrosion happens. Things, electronics, they can short and you'll brick the machine. As far as refills, so you're not, unless you want to pay $30 a bottle for 18-year-old refills online, some options that you can use that I've done my research on. One, which I was hyped up about initially, then I started finding the negatives about it. Some people say their solution is distilled water, vinegar, and a little bit of Dawn dish liquid as like a surfactant or whatever to get it to kind of stick a little bit. Some people said that was messy and left a cloudy residue. Other people say that the use of the Dawn negates the usefulness, the cleaning effectiveness of the vinegar. I'm not a shower cleaning scientist, so I didn't really know what to make of all that, but I was turned off by it. So then what I'm doing right now, the Dollar Tree has daily shower spray that you can buy there for $1.25 a bottle. And that bottle, I believe, is 16 ounces. It could be 20 ounces, but it almost fills up the bottle that comes with the machine anyway. And it's easy enough. It depends. A woman might have a hard time unscrewing it, but it is easy enough to pop off that cap from the cleaning solution bottle that you'll need to fit in this machine, and you'll need to reuse it. What I did was, and there were a few different scents, but I bought a bottle of the daily shower cleaner from Dollar Tree, refilled it with that. It seems to be working fine. And now I have some options for different scents. So we'll use that for now as I research some more solutions. But I would say the biggest tip that I can give you, if you use this daily or every other day, it's going to run out by the month's end. Okay. You already heard my tip about when you detach the cleaning solution bottle to do it right side up. That's tip number one. Tip number two is, if you have a can of air duster, if you have an air compressor with an attachment on it that you can blow compressed air out of, if you have one of those newfangled electronic air dusters that have become popular that I've reviewed several models on, when you have your day where you're going to replace and refill the cleaning solution, dedicate that night to holding the unit upside down, spraying the compressed air all up in there where the cleaning solution bottle plugs in. Spray it all up in there. Don't just give it 2 squirts, 2 pumps and dump, okay? You want to really give it a solid minute of just blowing air in all kind of different angles and everything. Then let it dry overnight, and if you could let it dry in front of a fan overnight, I think that's going to do wonders for prolonging the life of a machine like this that does have its flaw. If you see any gaskets that you can visually check, whether it's on your battery compartment door or anywhere else, go ahead and inspect every gasket that you can. And it's not hard to open up this machine completely. If you like to tinker with things, I don't think it would take much time or effort at all to, maybe every few months, take the whole machine open and dry it off, inspect it, see if anything is failing. Because like I said, there's no comparable cleaning tool like this out there. SC Johnson came out with this one under the Scrubbing Bubbles name as an automatic shower cleaner. It was cool as heck. It started failing. They discontinued it. I've looked. If you found one, please leave a link in the comments, but there is no substitution for this, and I think it's pretty darn cool. And I think it does make sense, and it does give you time in between manually cleaning your shower, depending on what you're doing in there. Now, if you're washing your dog in the shower, this unit's not going to really help you out. You're going to have to get in there and scrub. But, for normal shower usage, this will keep the shower looking good, smelling good, antibacterial and all that, I think, for a long time. That's about all the information I can tell you. Please, any comments, your experiences. Have you used this? Have you bought one? Have you bought more than one? Any tips and tricks you may have, please share them. I think this is one of the coolest things I've found in ages, just considering how bad and how long I've wanted one. So, all right. Well, I'm Ryan for Silly Reviews. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you get motivated to buy one, good luck on finding one, okay? Thanks for watching.